Hey everyone, welcome back to another explainer. Look, if you're getting a little burned out on that highly predictable Minecraft gameplay, Luke, you are in the right place. Today we're looking at a structural progression overhaul that literally shatters the standard gear grind. If you're playing on version 26.1.2 or 1.21.1, you're going to want to pay very close attention to the Smithery mod. We're going to break down exactly how this mod lets you skip diamonds entirely, giving you the freedom to forge your own unique path with some really cool specialized new alloys.
So let me ask you a question I know you've probably thought about during your, 100th repetitive mining session? Are you tired of upgrading straight from iron to diamond? Right? We all know that vanilla pipeline. It's safe, it's expected, but man, it gets kind of repetitive. You dig for iron, you strip mine for hours on end, and finally, boom, diamonds. It is a strictly linear grind. But the Smithery mod, it presents a much-needed solution to this exact problem, completely breaking that standard vanilla progression wide open and offering you some real, impactful choices.
Okay, let's dive into this first section, breaking the diamond grind, a new path for your playstyle.
Think about the vanilla grind for a second. That straight, totally unchangeable line going right from iron to diamond. You just move one step up the ladder. But the Smithery path, instead of a straight line, it's more like a branching tree of different metals. So the crucial point here is that you aren't forced down a predetermined pipeline anymore. This brilliant contrast empowers you to actually make choices. You can branch out into different metals that specifically fit your unique playstyle, rather than just throwing on whatever the game tells you is next. The mod deliberately scatters brand new ores across entirely different dimensions, which frankly completely changes how you explore your world.
Which brings us to Section 2, Riches of the Nether, New Ores in a Fiery Dimension.
So by adding new ores into this dimension, the mod drastically shifts your survival dynamic. You aren't just dipping into the nether for blaze rods or ancient debris anymore. No, you now have a brand new, highly lucrative reason to brave those lava lakes. And that reason? Shiny rubies. Now what's really interesting about this is that a ruby isn't just a basic crafting component. It's a highly sought-after precious material injected directly into the dangerous environment of the nether. It's designed specifically for crafting specialized gear that you literally cannot get anywhere else in the game.
So why risk your neck in the nether to gather these shiny rubies? Well, because you can craft armor that piglins actually respect. You know how in the base game you always have to sacrifice a valuable armor slot for a flimsy piece of gold gear just to stop piglins from swarming you? Well, with shiny rubies, you get to forge specialized armor that perfectly fits a playstyle focused on safe nether traversal. You get to keep your high defense, and you gain the respect of the locals. Honestly, it's an absolute game changer for anyone who spends a lot of time exploring the nether.
Let's move to and see how this builds in to Section 3, Mysteries of the End, Forging the Unknown. Forging the unknown is a massive part of what makes the Smithery mod so engaging, especially in the late game. Once you conquer the dragon, the mod gives you this huge, compelling incentive to actually keep exploring those distant floating islands rather than just instantly heading back home. Because out there, deep in the end, scattered among the chorus plants, you're going to be searching for mysterious quicksilver. This is an elusive, incredibly powerful new alloy. Just imagine the thrill of bridging across the void, dodging Endermen left and right, all to discover and mine this rare quicksilver. It adds a whole new layer of treasure hunting to a dimension that, let's be real, traditionally had a pretty limited set of loot.
And the ultimate reward for successfully tracking down that mysterious quicksilver? You get to forge incredibly fast pickaxes. If your personal playstyle prioritizes absolute efficiency, if you're the kind of player who wants to clear out entire mountainsides or excavate a massive underground base in record time, this is absolutely your ultimate tool. The quicksilver lets you craft gear that supercharges your mining speed, leaving standard diamond tools completely in the dust.
Next up, Section 4, Forging Your Perfect Base, Beyond Tools and Armor.
Now, the Smithery mod completely respects the builders in the community too. It proves that these unique alloys have applications way outside of just simple combat or resource gathering. For those of you whose playstyle leans heavily into base building and aesthetics, you can use these new metals to forge some incredible base decorating items. We're talking metal grates, heavy chains, you name it. Whether you're constructing a medieval dungeon, a gritty industrial factory, or a highly detailed fortress, these new metallic textures add a whole new level of atmospheric depth to your architectural projects.
Let's quickly pull all this data together to see the big picture, and this brilliantly illustrates the core dimensional offerings of the Smithery mod. If we look at the nether dimension, you're hunting that shiny ruby material specifically to forge that piglin-respected armor. Meanwhile, over in the end dimension, your target is the mysterious quicksilver, which you'll use to forge those incredibly fast pickaxes. It's a wonderfully balanced system,
It basically rewards your exploration into the most dangerous places with highly specific gear that enhances exactly how you want to play.
So I'll leave you with this final thought. Without the diamond grind forcing you down a single, predictable path, what will your unique playstyle be? The Smithery mod gives you the unique alloys, the specialized tools, and the absolute freedom to branch out. Are you going to be the swift, efficient miner wielding Quicksilver, the untouchable Nether explorer clad in Ruby, or maybe the master base builder utilizing those new metal grates? The choice is finally yours to forge. Thanks so much for joining me on this explainer, and I highly encourage you to jump in and create your own path.